Hey there, Sam and I are up in the UP today. We're on a pretty remote beach, and we're going to keep this short because I'm very excited about going to get started. So we're going to find who knows what. So I said I wasn't sure what we were going to find, but I actually was kind of sure what we were going to find. One of the things is this, which I think is banded rhyolite. Oh, Sam has another one. They got to get it wet. And that stuff tumbles really nicely. And I like the stuff with more light on it than the dark. But, oh, Sam's picking up another one. This stuff's all over the place. Pretty neat stuff for tumbling. So that's one thing. Another thing we're going to find here are little tiny thunder eggs. So I'll show you one of those when we find one.
Well, that one's going in the tumbler.
Yeah, I'll say. That's neat. I just found these two. This one I thought might be like in a yellow agate, but I think it's just quartz. But I still like the color. And that is a little prehnite prehnite. Got to figure out how to say that word. I think that's what it is, at least. Some neat colors. Seems almost sandstone-ish, so I don't know that that'll tumble, but it's going in the bucket anyhow. Let's go get it wet. Oh. That got a lot darker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to tumble, but I'm going to give it a try anyhow. Because if it does, that's pretty cool.
Nice little piece of banded shirt.
Yeah, you're good at finding that. It's half polished already.
Yeah.
It's already shiny.
Very smooth.
Let's pick this up. Look at that green in there. Not sure what that is. Chrysocolla, maybe? I think there is chrysocolla up here. Get it wet and see how it looks. Oh, that's cool.
Just found an agate, I think. It's very beach worn and smooth.
Yeah, it's...
I think it's mostly just a nodule.
There's a red stripe in it. Go back.
Oh yeah.
No, on the other side. Right there.
Huh. There's a little bit of bend there, maybe.
Hold it up to the sun. Huh. Yeah, it looks pretty clear, but it's fun either way.
Yeah, probably chalcedony mostly.
Could be. It's a lot of this banded rhyolite here. Just kind of all over the place. And there's the kind of darker ones like that. I like when they get like this where they have stripes of the dark and the light. Those look pretty cool tumbled. Here's a conglomerate. More of that rhyolite. More of it. Different colors. Saw that red. I thought maybe there was an agate there for a second. Just a gorgeous beach and a gorgeous day. Tumbling takes a long time, so I don't have time to tumble the rocks that I'm finding on the beach, but I can show you some that I tumbled a few years ago. So there's the two main colors you see. I like this lighter color better. You can see it's got a really good shine on it. You might like the darker color better. It's also got a great shine. I can show you that. There you go. But what I really like is when you have both the dark and the light within the same rock. I like stripes, and there's stripes there. This one's pretty cool because it has three different colors. It has this more reddish brown on the left here. And then sometimes you get them where they're speckled. They've kind of got bands and speckles both. So you can see, like on there, you have the horizontal lines and then speckles within them. So I like that too. So you can see why I'm excited about this beach. Got these and all the other fun rocks here. So let's get back and find some more. Got a lot of green rocks on this beach, so of course I got to pick one up when I see it. Yeah, thought maybe it was a big piece of epidote, but it's not. Back in she goes. What's down there? That's one of those little thunder eggs. Maybe not the best example, but that's kind of what they look like. Sometimes in these, they get a little bit of agate in the center part. Seems to me when I see these, if they're purplish, like a light purple in the center, those are the ones that have the agate banding in them. These are pretty green. I thought it was Krenite, however you say that. But now I'm not sure. I don't really think it is, but I like the color. Well, is this the end of the line, or are there more rocks beyond these? Let's go check it out. See some rocks over there. Water's getting deep. And water up to my knees right now. Try not to twist an ankle. Ugh. Okay, was it worth the effort? Will I find agates galore over here? There's rocks. I'll let you know what I find. I didn't find anything down that little area. So I've climbed up on top of the rock here. And I'm looking down there and it looks like big rocks. No little pebbles. And I can't see very far down, but I think I'm going to turn around before I hurt myself on these rocks and go hunt the easy beach. Did I mention that it's really pretty here? Just doesn't get much better than this. Thank you, God, for places like this. Having fun, Sam?
Yeah.
You're way behind me. What have you been doing?
Looking at the small rocks. Finding little carnelians.
That's a lot. Any bands?
This one's actually kind of a nice agate. Got a few bands around the edges.
Those are dry and they're shiny.
A lot of the little tiny ones have some bands, but can't really see them real well without looking closely.
I've noticed that like all the chert on this beach is shiny.
That one's got a few nice bands around that little one.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a nice handful of agates. You got a lot. Not anything really big, but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's beautiful. It looks like there's... Get it wet. There's actually little bands on there. That's an agate. And it's green. Really green. You see the bands? I've never seen anything like that. I need to find its big brother or sister. Mother, father, grandpa. I want to find the grandpa. Holy cow, there's little tiny spots on the green too. Wow, that's just so cool. These are fun patterns. It might even tumble. Hard to tell. I'm not as familiar with these rocks because I don't get here very often. So we're going to find out if that tumbles. There's one that's a little bit bigger. Good stripes. A little bit rough today. A little bit hard to hunt out here, but seen a few things. It has more of that thunder egg look to it. This is so cool. I'll have to cut some of those open. Not that one, too small. Oops, I thought you just dropped it.
Another thunder egg. Kind of got a purplish hue with some bands around the edges, and then kind of bands on that side too.
Yeah, you don't usually see them with that yellow. What do you do with that one? Tumble it? Put it on the cab machine?
Kind of small. We'll see.
Maybe do it on the cab machine. Sam just found this one. Just gonna throw that in the tumbler. That's gonna look cool. So Sam, have you decided what you're gonna do with your thunder eggs?
Well, a lot of them are too small to do anything with, but I'm gonna cut a couple of them, and this one I'm gonna try in the cab machine. And I might throw a few in the tumbler later on, but that'll be be determined later.
All right, so polishing this one.
That one's got some neat colors in it, so.
It does a little bit different than the other ones. These are cool little things. I don't know how many we showed on the beach, but most of them are really small like this. And then we're going to cut these?
Yep, those two.
All right, sounds good. Well, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good example of the thunder egg, different varieties we find too up there on that one. There's kind of the white and the kind of the regular bluish and like a purple.
Yeah, that's really neat. And I like the contrast from rough to polished.
Mm-hmm.
I think that works well there. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, got like almost a smoky course in the middle there.
Yeah, little bands around the edge there. Neat. Let's do another. That one's better than the first, I think.
Yeah, didn't expect that color on the inside of this one. It's pretty white on the outside and then kind of a green almost. You think?
I'm not seeing green, but interesting color. Has some little pits in this one.
Yeah. Just found an agate. Some husk of kind of blue. And there's some bands in there. I don't know how well they're going to show up on camera.
Hold up the light again. It does weird things in the light. If I can focus on it. I don't know if it's focused well enough, but it's almost like shadow banding, but not really. It's really translucent too, almost transparent.
Yeah. The sun really shines through these carnelians here. It's a little bigger one.
And that sun gets a little lower in the sky, it should be even better.
Yeah. Neat. It's a nice little carnelian with an eye.
A little saliva on it always helps.
Yeah.
That's a nice little guy.
He's like, they're really waxy, they dry out fast.
Yeah. Well, like I said, all the hard rocks on this beach seem to just be polished already. That's one for the tumbler.
Well, I just found a paint agate. Doesn't look great dry, but...
Get around this sunny side here. Right, you're getting the saliva on it again.
Got some pretty good bands there.
That's a nice little guy. I've been crawling around on our hands and knees looking for these little guys. And that one's a little bit bigger. It's got some bands in there. It's kind of frosted on the back, but where it's broken here, there's some bands, especially over on that right-hand side. Well, Sam and I just both found good ones.
Weird.
It's very good though.
Yeah.
I found this one. Get the focus. There we go. All kinds of fun there. They dry out so fast. It's kind of windy. Okay, I already picked it up, but I have to recreate this one. I just found that. You see it? I haven't gotten it wet yet. That has so many bands. Look at that right there. That's just incredible. All right, going to the water. Hold on tight, don't lose it. Come on, camera, focus. It's like purple and yellow and out of focus. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice one. I'm gonna have to get better pictures when I get home. There we go, that's pretty good. Found a nice little paint agate. Really nice bands there.
I just found some kind of agate. It's part of one of those thunder eggs, but it's got bands.
It does have bands. Very nice. This one's not an agate, but prehnite maybe? We've been walking and crawling backwards down the beach, and I finally suggested that maybe we just walk to the end of the beach and then walk forward back again. So this is what we get at the end of the beach. A lot of big bedrock, but look at the swirly patterns in those. Really some fun stuff. There's more down here to see. This is a super lightweight rock, but really looks cool. I guess I should get it wet. That would never tumble. Ooh, even better wet. Kind of like you expect. I think I have sunblock in my eye. I'm not crying because Sam found more agates than I did, but that would be a reason to cry, I suppose, because that's a lot of them. I didn't find quite as many, so I won't even show you what I found, but I did okay, but nothing like that. So Sam, is that your most agates ever?
Probably. The most Carnelians, that's for sure.
What was your best agate ever?
Near the Two-Hearted River, on the Coast Guard Line Road, I found one that was just all bands and like 5 different colors, and it was just awesome.
Do you think we should let them see that one?
Yeah, you can link that video.
All right, click on that video, and we'll see you over there.